What's up, guys? Rope Monster coming at you here bright and early. Got the Agua de Jamaica here in beautiful sunny Playa del Carmen, 8:30 in the morning, to bring you guys a beach update. This video is for anyone coming down, staying at Paradisus, or who wants to visit Playa 72, Playa 88, Punta Esmeralda. I'm going to show you guys a cenote right here in town, a freshwater river where you can enjoy some refreshing time in the water. I was actually just there the other day with Ava and we had a beautiful day. So let's go check out these beaches. Without further ado, vamonos. And guys, check this out. This is a theme lately, is missing letters. The Playa 72 letters are now gone. Maybe they're just repairing this. But also, last time I was on my way to Playa Car, I noticed down there at Fundadores that the Playa del Carmen letters were gone, all of them. I remember during Hurricane Beryl, the P went missing. But right now, as far as I know, all the Playa del Carmen letters are gone, unless they've put those back in the last 4 or 5 days. So guys, I'm at the Playa 72 entrance. I'll put up on Google Maps where I am. And this is a beautiful nature walk in its own right. So let's enjoy part of this. I'll take you along for part of the walk out to the beach, and then we'll head north toward Paradisus. So guys, Agua de Jamaica, this is how I do a lot of these long walks in the sun, in the heat. I keep my fridge full of this stuff. Cheers. I buy most of this at Casa de las Frutas, only 20 pesos in case you were wondering. Casa de las Frutas is over on 10th Avenue in the Sa Silha neighborhood. I go over there on a regular basis and just fill my bag with these right here. I also like maracuya, mango, piña. Just a good mix. Guanabana, which is sour sop and a very fun word to say. So guys, the sand is soft underfoot from here on out. And we're gonna see if the crocodile's here. There's a resident crocodile at this pond up here on the left. And then we'll be at the beach. So guys, if you are coming down to Paradisus, let me know when in the comments and I'll do my best to keep you all posted. I've seen some very disappointed folks over there because that is an expensive place to stay, and it's beautiful. I think it's probably well worth it, but there's nothing worse than getting down here and seeing mountains of Sargassum right in front of the lounges. So I'll let you guys know how much Sargassum's down there, if they're doing a good job of cleaning that up, and also if there's any kind of smell. Sometimes, unfortunately, they pile up the Sargassum just south of the Cenote at Punta Esmeralda, and you can, if you're downwind from it at Paradisus, you can smell it. So I'll be reporting on that situation. All right, let's see about this crocodile, guys. Hey, what's up, Laura? Is the crocodile here? You don't see him? Oh, okay. He was over there on that beach the other day with his mouth open, just chilling. Yeah, good to see you. Alright guys, no crocodile today, no luck. And guys, for those of you wondering, it is still very, very windy. Check this out, we're here at the Playa 72 entrance. These letters are still here, Playa 72. And forgive the wind noise, guys, I do have the wind furry on the camera covering the microphone, but it will only do so much. So right off the bat, looking down all the way toward Paradisus, looks like there's a lot of Sargassum on the walk down, but it seems from here at least that they're probably doing a good job of cleaning that up. We have to go get boots on the ground right in front of Paradisus to be sure of how it looks and how it smells. And you can see here Playa 72 not looking bad. Beautiful white sand beach. No Sargassum smell. They've been bulldozing this. They've been taking these piles out every single day, so good on them. And this also, for those of you who don't know, guys, this is the only dog beach in Playa del Carmen. If you're gonna bring your dog down, you wanna come here to Playa 72. If you're going down to the Cenote, Punta Esmeralda, Playa 88, you cannot bring your dog, unfortunately. So now you know, you heard it here from the Rope Monster in Playa del Carmen. All right, guys, vamonos. So you can see these guys behind me putting in the work, cleaning up the Sargassum, and doing a fine job of that. And check out this sand work here. There's this guy who does sand art every single morning here, and he's left us a gem today. I'm always wondering what I'm gonna find from him. That is really cool. Happy dog, enjoying the dog beach there. So the beach is a little bit narrower than usual up here, but not bad. So far, I do think Playa 72 is one of the better beaches. I think if you guys haven't seen my last update titled "Don't Cancel Your Trip to Playa del Carmen," there's actually 2 beaches in that video at the time of filming anyway, with no Sargassum, and the beach club with no Sargassum. So definitely check that one out if you haven't seen it. But I think these beaches up here are nice options, especially for those of you trying to get away from the party or get away from the clubs or the crowds. As you can see here, 8:30, 8:40 in the morning, really basically nobody here. Get the place to yourself if you want to come do yoga or meditate or drink your mate or your jamaica, as I'm doing. You can see behind me, it's really not a crowded beach. Sometimes later in the day it can get crowded during holidays, weekends, especially Sundays. Right there at that Playa 72 entrance, it does get busy, but in the mornings it's probably one of the most peaceful places in Playa del Carmen. Now this stretch of beach here between 72 and 88 has some of the worst Sargassum buildup that I've seen north of Constituyentes. I would say Playa Car is still worse, actually. Parts of Playa Car, the north part of Playa Car, is actually worse than this right now. But once again, I see the machinery up here, they're cleaning it up. So let's go check out the entrance of Playa 88 and see how that's looking. That's a favorite of mine. I used to live very close to the entrance of Playa 88, and it's near and dear to my heart, so let's go check that out, guys. Cheers. All right, my friends, coming up on Playa 88 entrance here, and they're doing a nice job of cleaning up the Sargassum here as well. Pretty big pile of it here, but no smell at all. I know a lot of people really wonder about the smell, and you just simply can't see that on the Sargassum forecast, so that's part of why I do these updates for you. So we've got the free palapas here. And also, guys, for those of you who don't know, Playa 88 is a blue flag beach. There are bathrooms, there are showers. I get a lot of questions about the bathroom situation, especially people coming down with their families. And there are really nice facilities here. I don't think they even charge for the bathrooms anymore. It used to be 5 or 10 pesos, I think 10 pesos. But right here, you've got a paved entrance. Me and Ava, those of you who watched the La Taraya video, Ava from that video, we rode our bicycles out here the other day, and there is bicycle parking, and we walked to Punta Esmeralda and had a beautiful afternoon there. So you can see here bathrooms, showers right over here from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And guys, this is a wheelchair accessible beach for those of you with disabilities. I get that question quite often as well. And now you know, if you've stuck around to this point of the video and you are handicapped, this is a great option for you if you're in a wheelchair. It is indeed paved all the way out, and there's a wooden walkway where that gentleman is walking out right there. So you can get all the way to the Palapas in your wheelchair if need be. And here is the bicycle parking, okay? So really good spot here to leave your bike. There's actually scooter parking here as well, but very, very limited parking here. You do have handicap parking, which is great that they leave these spots just for handicapped folks. If you're not handicapped and you're driving down, you will likely have to park up on 88 or 90 or 78. Just make sure you don't park too close to the corner. The police will come take your license plates, and then you have to pay a fine to go get your plates back. You've been warned. Let me show you this wooden walkway getting out to Playa 88. Let's go check out the Palapas here. And then without further ado, we're off to Paradisus to see what things are looking like over there. Check this out, guys. What a beautiful beach entrance this is. This would be your view right here if you decide to come out to Playa 88 during your visit in Playa del Carmen. Great place for a quiet picnic with the family. Got the free Palapas right here. If you get here early enough, you can get one of these, set up your picnic. You can see right here they've done a fine job of cleaning up the Sargassum right in front of the water. So if you're looking for an easy access beach with very little Sargassum and very few crowds and people, Playa 88 is at this time a fantastic option. I'm filming this on Wednesday, the 23rd. Wednesday the 23rd of April. And so at the time of filming this, Playa 88 is looking like a gem to me. All right, guys, we're moving on. Next stop is Paradisus right up here. So everything is in pristine condition here in front of Paradisus. These little tiny piles of Sargassum will be cleaned up very shortly. We've got a happy lady there taking selfies. So life is good, guys. And once again, I'll reiterate the message from last visit. If you're coming to Playa del Carmen, don't cancel your trip. There's plenty of beautiful spots, such as this beach right here in front of Paradisus. And I'm here to bring you guys that info. If you appreciate my efforts, just smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. We're almost to 10,000 subscribers, guys. Let's go. So you can see here the reserve at Paradisus by Melia. So we're gonna keep on going and check out the rest of the beach in front of the resort. So guys, continuing on the reserve at Paradisus, continuing on to the north here. This is all looking just fine to me. Soft sand. Now I am actually going to walk all the way out to the point and maybe slightly beyond there at Punta Esmeralda. And then, as you know, guys, I work up an appetite during these beach walks, so I may take you along to a brunch spot to show you what I'm going to refuel with today. And I'm still undecided, so stick around for that. I would give you a little more info on what I'm going to eat, but I don't know yet. I have to let my stomach rumble a little bit more and speak to me. But look at this, guys, pristine grounds here. No reason for canceling your trip to Paradisus. You can see very, very little sargassum on the beach right there. There is some washing in, but not massive amounts at this time. And then also there is that freshwater option I'm going to show you up here, guys. So even if there is some sargassum issues on the beach in the water, if you come down to this spot that I'm about to show you early enough, you'll have the place pretty much to yourself, and it's fresh water, so sargassum's never an issue. So these folks here are definitely enjoying Paradisus, enjoying the water. Water's nice and cool and refreshing. And you can see, guys, the honest truth is this right here. This is the amount of sargassum right now at Paradisus. Really not bad at all. I had a subscriber mention that they were in Key West recently and the sargassum was far worse than in Key West, Florida. And I'm happy to see Paradisus spending the resources to keep this clean. The city of Playa del Carmen is not necessarily spending a lot up here, but Paradisus has the resources to do it, and they're doing it. Good to see that. So this is kind of the fun zone here at Paradisus with the volleyball net, and where people set up the soccer and things like that. And it's looking perfect to me. Once again, guys, if you enjoy these raw kind of vlog style real-time beach updates, just let me know in the comments below or by smashing the like button. I really appreciate the feedback always. It helps me know what kind of content to bring you all. All right, guys, I am extremely happy to report as well that there's no big pile of sargassum here north of Paradisus, and therefore there's no smell. Usually right about this point right here, many of you know what I'm talking about, the smell will just hit you like you're getting punched in the face. It can be that strong. And I am downwind from where it would be. It's usually right there. So here now we're not in front of Paradisus anymore, and you can see the sargassum is not being cleaned up to the same degree up here. And if we look back toward the beautiful Paradisus down that way, pristine, beautiful beach. So guys, if you're coming to Paradisus and you appreciate the update, all I ask in return is that you just hit the like button for me, just smash it. And okay, so I'm seeing there is, the wind is, what I'm getting at too, guys, is the wind is a little more of an issue for most folks right now than the sargassum. The wind has been relentless for weeks on end now, and it's just weird to me. I don't know why that is, but Mother Nature, we're on the Caribbean, so that's just the way it is. So there is actually some sargassum piled up here, but I think it looks pretty fresh, and so they must be doing a really good job of hauling it away. A lot of times this turns into a Chichen Itza of sargassum, and instead it's just more like one of the little houses at Teotihuacan. Not a full Chichen Itza, not a Temple of the Sun. So that's not bad at all, guys. No smell associated with that. All right, without further ado, let's check out this freshwater river and cenote for you guys to enjoy. This is one of my favorite spots in all of Playa del Carmen. You guys are in for a treat. All right, guys, I'll put up on Google Maps where I am, but this is the gorgeous Punta Esmeralda. This is a freshwater river right here to come enjoy. If and when the sargassum is a big issue, you can come in here and cool off. Enjoy the sounds of the birds, the wildlife. You've got the iconic Punta Esmeralda swings right here, and those letters are not missing, luckily, so you can get your photos there. And this goes on and on back into here, and this is a cenote, so just be aware of that. Don't wear sunscreen or oils or anything if you're coming into this water. This is a protected space. If you get here, it's about almost 9:30 now, guys. I've been out and about for about an hour filming this. And if you get here though at about 8 in the morning, 7:30 or 8, or even around sunrise, there's a good chance, high probability, you're gonna have this place to yourself. Plenty of natural shady spots for picnics. Nice and shallow for the kiddos. But I like to get in here and just lay down in the water and cool off. I was here with Ava the other day, and she was in kind of a grumpy mood, so I put the Speedo on under my normal bathing suit, and then when she wasn't looking, I took off the normal bathing suit and stripped down to the Speedo, and when she turned around, she just couldn't help but smile. So I'll maybe put up an overlay photo of that day. That was just a couple days ago, and we had a beautiful time. And the Speedo snapped her right out of the funk. She was all about it, so I might have to go Speedo mode in one of these videos. Let me know in the comments if you would still watch the Rope Monster channel if I was doing this in a Speedo. Right now I just got the normal trunks. But yeah, guys, you can tell how happy I am to be at this spot. This is my happy place right here. So guys, leaving the cenote behind me now, walking further to the north to bring you guys a full update on Punta Esmeralda. I'm walking out to the actual point right here, and there is some work to be done. There's a little bit of trash and a decent amount of sargassum here, unfortunately. Sometimes, now depending on which way the wind's blowing and the currents and stuff, this is one of the only places free of sargassum, and it piles up to the south down here. But in this case, it seems like it's coming in this way and collecting at this part of Punta Esmeralda. So now you know. I do still really love this area, and as you go further and further this way, you get away from the crowds and people even more so. And this is a gorgeous place for photos. You can see all the way down there, that point right there is the reef at Cocoa Beach. So we have covered some serious ground today. We started the video right about there at Playa 72. This is Paradisus here, and Playa 88, Paradisus, and then of course the cenote at Punta Esmeralda. And we're now walking to the north. I really hope you guys are enjoying this beach walk, coming along with me. I'm enjoying sharing the morning with you as always, whether it's a live stream or a long form video like this. It's really nice to share with you all. So we've got some families out here taking advantage of the photo op. Alright guys, I think I just decided what I'm going to have for breakfast, so for the bonus material, stick around for that. I've had quite a few people asking about the best chilaquiles in Playa del Carmen. It's hard to narrow it down to just one, but I've got kind of my 3 favorite spots. I hit Tropical Tacos for the secret menu, pulled pork chilaquiles in the last beach update, and I hit Sabor de los Ortegas after the Playa Car update the other day. Both fantastic options. We're gonna finish out though on the beach here, and then I'll take you to one of my other picks, probably my number 3 go-to as far as chilaquiles. But first guys, let's finish up here at Punta Esmeralda. So I wanted to be sure to bring this to your attention. Just like Playa 88, Punta Esmeralda here has a dedicated entrance and they do have facilities. It's a blue flag beach. There's bathrooms and there's showers, and so I'll briefly show that right here, and it is another handicap accessible beach. So if you're disabled, this is another option for you. You've got the showers right here and the bathrooms right here. And this is the view as you're coming out here. Absolutely gorgeous spot. And if you take a right, you'll end up at the beaches we just covered. And if you take a left, you'll be kind of in what feels like a Pirates of the Caribbean situation. There's basically no resorts or buildings for the next 1.5 kilometers or so. And so I'll show you a little bit of this over here. This is where I like to go if I just want to be completely alone. Maybe do some meditation, drink some mate, drink some jasmine green tea, whatever it may be. And this goes on and on, this unspoiled beach right here. So I'll take you on about a 2 or 3 minute walk of this, guys, and then we'll go get those chilaquiles at one of my secret spots. Guys, look at this right here. Now it is always windier around this point. Once you get away from the protection of Punta Esmeralda and you get out here into the exposed part of the beach, you're gonna have a little more wind than over there, but this is gorgeous. You've got all these little areas where you can set up a picnic, hang out, and not a single soul in sight. 0 people, and we're still within the city limits of Playa del Carmen, and the sand is extremely soft up here. Very pleasant place to spend some time in the morning. One thing though to be aware of is there's no resorts up here, and this is basically just going to be whatever Mother Nature deposits as far as the sargassum. So at this time, this is what the beaches would look like at Paradisus if they weren't cleaning it up. So you can see that there's a decent amount of sargassum up here, and then way off in the distance, that white gazebo right there, and to the south is all Paradisus, and you can probably see in the shot that that beach is nice and clean. So whether you're staying at Paradisus or not, that beach down there is public, and it's a fantastic option right now if you want to visit the northern part of Playa del Carmen. There you have it, guys. I am starving at this point. I need to refuel. I've had coffee, I've had agua de Jamaica, but I have not had any food yet. And my tummy is a rumbling. So next stop will be my chilaquiles hideaway, as I call it. They also have really good empanadas for only, I think, 20, 25 pesos, something like that. So I might have to grab one of those as well, just for the sake of showing you and being slightly gluttonous. But guys, this goes on and on. Highly recommend if you're walkers like me, if you like to put in 20, 25, 30,000 steps in a day, that you come up here for a nice long walk. Take some photos, take some videos, whatever it is that you do. But more importantly, just take this all in and take some time for yourselves. This is very peaceful and quiet up here. But I'm hungry, guys. I'll see you over at the chilaquile spot. Vámonos. All right, my friends, the time has come to fuel up the Rope Monster bod, and I'm here on 10th Ave and Avenida Colosio, walking to the west. I'll put up on Google Maps exactly where this place is, but it is time for some chilaquiles. I need calories, and I need a lot of calories, but I want those calories to be delicious. I want it to be at least a 3-num plate of chilaquiles, if not a 5-num. And we're almost there right now. I'm starving. I just had some blackberries and banana, at home, and an agua de maracuya to rehydrate after the long walk. And what a beautiful walk it was, guys. And we have arrived. Hola, provecho. Aquí estamos, antojitos. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? ¿Tienen los chilaquiles? Sí, de pollo puede ser. ¿Y tienen los verdes? Excelente. Okay, gracias. Okay, gracias. Okay, guys, so this spot is not to be missed. I'll show you these chilaquiles here in just a moment. They always greet me with a smile and a big plate of food. So I'll show these chilaquiles, give you guys the price in just a little bit. Let's do this. All right, guys, so this place checks multiple boxes. First of all, it doesn't even have a name. I just confirmed that with the owner. It's just Antojitos. And some of the best things in life don't have names, like Cenote sin nombre, no name Cenote. And then another box that it checks is I don't have to wear a shirt. I can just come in here covered in sand after the beach, no pasa nada. And then the third box that it checks is that the locals eat here. So some of the employees who clean up the beaches, and also I've seen the Crisol employees from down at the main Crisol location come in here and order for all the employees. Huge order. So that should tell you a lot. That speaks volumes about the quality here of the food. And it basically, if I can sum it up, it just tastes like Mexico should taste. So let's get in there and try these chilaquiles, guys. Without further ado, you can see I'm extremely excited and my mouth is watering. Se me hizo agua la boca. Guys, this is not just a chilaquile spot. You can see tacos dorados con consomé de birria, tortas, sopes, picaritas, quesadillas, tostadas, salbutes, empanadas, antojitos, enchiladas, chilaquiles, huevos al gusto, and so much more. Okay, guys, the moment has arrived, and they know me over here. They brought out my favorite, the chile de árbol, the picaculo, the salsa verde as well. And check out these chilaquiles, guys. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Absolutely gorgeous plate of food. Gotta get the first bite magic, but before that we gotta put the salsa on there. So we got the chile de árbol coming on there, and now it's ready for the first bite magic, maybe even first bite bliss. It's almost 11:30 and this is my first food, so hungry rope monster. Look at that bite right there. Mouth is watering out of control. Mm. Mm. There's no words. Me queda sin palabras. Whew. A little spice on the salsa. Now, guys, this massive plate of chilaquiles with chicken and all this cream and cheese, 110 pesos, $5.50 US, and it'll keep you full all day. Great plate of food. Now you know. Whew. The struggle is real, guys. This is a lot of food. I've almost finished the entire plate. It's a deceptively large portion. For those of you who've been with the channel for a while, you saw a video called Cheapest and Best of Playa Part 2, and I actually ate this plate of chilaquiles. Then I went over to Captain Sandwich and ate the entire stack of pancakes. And I was actually in pain after that, but it was delicious. Totally worth it. Speaking of pain, I've not only almost finished the plate of chilaquiles, I've almost finished the entire thing of salsa de chile de árbol. Check this out, guys. Right down there to the bottom. And I'm probably gonna pay for that later, guys, but I'll be at home editing this video, so at least I know I'll be close to the bathroom. I wouldn't recommend a long playa car walk or anything after eating that much of this salsa. Just saying, fair warning. All right, my friends, you have to come visit Lorena here at Antojitos. Muchísimas gracias. ¿Quiere decir algo a todo el mundo sobre su comida?
Que la comida es auténtica, es sabor casero y está muy rica.
Homemade, authentic, and delicious. Agree. 100% de acuerdo. Muchísimas gracias. Come visit Lorena, guys. Okay, ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Do not miss this spot. It's made with love. It's delicious. So there you have it, my friends, as I go on with my day and continue to bronze myself here. Punta Esmeralda, Paradisus, Playa 88, Playa 72. Now you know exactly what those beaches look like, and you know where to grab the best plate of chilaquiles in the area. If you guys found value in this, smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to 10K, 10,000 subs. That was a lot of food, guys. Might need to go take a little siesta and sleep that off. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks again for stopping in. Rope Monster, out.